Do we love our 40s or do we love our 40s? Or is it,
You can't be like, I got drunk and I fell off this thing and I forgot. Like now it's like, that's not funny. It's not funny anymore.
Dating online came into being, which wasn't prevalent when I got married. So that was really weird. And the whole ghosting thing and breadcrumbing thing, I was experiencing it for the first time.
like, what are these terms?
I know, not terms, these experiences. I'm like, the person just didn't appear for like two weeks, and then it's like, hey, hey, what? Did you die and come back? Like, what happened? It was so stupid.
When I go for weddings, I feel, okay, I'm happy for you. But like for my close friends, I'm just like, how?
Okay, now let's come to the topic which we know was inevitable, but I was trying to stay away from it as much as possible, which is love and relationships.
You were trying to stay away
from
from
it?
it?
I
was trying to stay away from it. With me today are three of my closest friends, women I love, I admire, I adore, and deeply respect. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With me here is Karishma Kotak, presenter, actor, who has flown in all the way from Dubai, especially for this.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love you. So
I love you too. Thank you. Then I'm going to go to Ayesha because her introduction is special. She's a big shot private equity investor by the day and a professional athlete representing India in swimming and triathlons, Ironman triathlete, a yoga teacher, and a scuba dive master by the weekend. I feel like I've missed a few things. Hiker, snake catcher. Basically, you're an alien and your DNA needs to be tested because there is no one else like you.
Thank you. Thank you for that very sweet introduction.
And she just ran a race and came here. And then she also went to work all in a day's work. That's Ayesha.
And I have the Berlin Marathon happening in 2 weeks.
as you do.
There you go. And again with me is another really lovely dear friend of mine, my fellow Saji, Rashmi, actor now turning into an entrepreneur and obsessively obsessed with skincare and hormones.
I am. Hey, that's what rules us.
The formula earlier was study, work hard, get successful, get married, have children, buy a house or two, or do your travels and you have children, grandchildren. Clearly, we 3 or 4 have tossed that life script away. Do we love our 40s or do we love our 40s? Or is it,
I just think though, the thing is you can't get away with a lot of things in your 40s. You have to be quite accountable for...
Yes, that is
You can't
true.
be like, oh, I was so young and I wasn't aware. Now you're like,
Yeah.
Now you're aware.
you're
I'm
aware.
like, I did this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why am I repeating this?
Yeah.
Yes, but it does happen.
You can't be like, I got drunk and I fell off this thing and I forgot. Like now it's like, that's not funny. It's not funny anymore.
Okay, do you trust your choices more? Do you trust your voice more? Do you feel freer in your body? Do you feel freer in the 40s?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I can say no without being okay with it. Before I had a lot of anxiety, people pleasing. Now I can be like, I don't want to do something and I'm at peace with it.
Ayesha, I love my 40s because dash, fill in the blank.
Because I am unapologetic.
Yeah.
Okay, same as Karishma. Rashmi, I love my 40s because...
I finally found myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. You don't bullshit yourselves anymore.
No.
Oh, you're not trying to be somebody else or please somebody else or doing something for social, for social, societal reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're free of other people's
it's
expectations.
me.
Yes, expectation.
No expectations of other people.
It's my era. It's for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's now introduce ourselves. I've introduced you. I want to see how you guys introduce you. What I'm looking for in your introduction is this. I want your life goals.
Okay.
Give me your life goal. Give me your current relationship status and your current relationship goals, if any.
My life goal now, I've somebody always lived paycheck to paycheck, so is to get financial freedom and be financially secure, because I feel that as women we're not taught how to be good with money, or women should be shouldn't be chasing money, it should be more emotional, it should be more love, or blah, blah, blah. But in the end, you know, money just gives you a bigger experience, and it actually allows you to be calmer and gentler. Otherwise, you're just like figuring stuff out. So for me, it's financial freedom and just be kinder to myself. I've been very harsh with myself when I've been through something bad or I repeated a mistake. I just want to be kinder to myself. And coming to my relationship, status, I am single. I got divorced some 4 years ago, and I'm single, willing to mingle.
High five on the divorce club.
Yeah.
Okay, Ayesha.
So my ambitions are a little bit more short term.
Yeah.
So is that okay?
Yeah, sure. We love.
So I'm doing the Berlin Marathon in a few weeks. And I'm like so nervous about it, and I'm scared because I know, like, I don't know what my timing is going to be.
You show those German women.
Oh yeah, so that's one goal. Then I'm going to be part of the India contingent in the Ironman World Championship 70.3, which is happening in Marbella in a few weeks, which is happening in Marbella in 2 months. So I'm very nervous about that. So that's another goal which I have on timing and everything. And then there's one other very, 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 very big thing. Which is the full Ironman race.
Wow.
I'm so nervous about it, but that is like literally just like my immediate short-term goal, and I have blinkers on, just working towards my goal, and like fingers crossed.
Yeah, you work hard. You worked out for 10 hours yesterday, right? 10 hours you worked out yesterday.
That's normal. So among my peers, that's normal. I know.
I know.
I'm
I get
dying.
tired after 1
Feed
hour
me.
in the gym.
Get me
Yeah,
some
hide
food.
my face.
And your relationship status.
Relationship status is just whatever. It's like just hanging out, chilling.
It's not even a thing.
No, I'm chilling. I'm just.
What is
What is that? What do you mean
No,
chilling?
You know what I mean. You know
Don't
what
be
I mean.
ambiguous.
No, explain.
I'm just, I just kind of going with the flow.
She's having fun. She's having fun. She's having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Karishma, now your turn.
My life goals.
Yeah. I have known this girl for so long.
She's
and
a
I have
workaholic, that's all I know.
My life goals. Yeah, I am a workaholic. I just want to be at peace. Really, I know it sounds really lame. But
Isn't Angie already there?
no, it's like a work in process.
Okay.
I want to have peace in any given situation. Even if I'm working non-stop, even if I'm not working non-stop, I want my state of mind to be peaceful. I think, as Rashmi said, we're also hard on ourselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes the joy of doing nothing is a good thing, but I feel like if
We do not know how to do that.
well, there you go, she answered it.
That's your goal. How
I
to do
am
nothing.
with somebody that is my relationship status, and I'm quite happy at the moment. And what was the third question?
Yeah, your relationship goals.
Yeah, to also give him peace of mind.
Give him your peace of mind.
I don't think he'll have peace of mind with me, but whatever.
Just a piece of your mind.
To give him a piece of your mind.
Okay, so how do you describe yourself in one sentence? In your 20s, in your 30s, and in your 40s? Like for me, my 20s was very go, 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 more, hustle, prove yourself. I've arrived, here I am, universe, the newest entrant on this planet. You know, that was me in the 20s. I did it. 30s, burnout. Because I was just doing it to tell people that I've arrived, and it was not coming from me, it was coming from other people's expectations. 30s, I went the exact opposite. I went spiritual. I dug deep. I got depression, I got addictions, I got every problem from family. Everything went wrong. I was forced to look inwards into the whole spiritual thing. 40s, I feel like I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I'm here, like in the moment
Yeah.
here. And that skill is something I've learned, is to be just here all the time. I don't have goals anymore. Actually, if you ask me what's my goal, I'd probably say just laugh a lot my entire life. I want to giggle through life.
Yeah.
That's really my only goal.
I think in my 20s, I moved from London to India, and I felt like I would not go back to London until I'd accomplished something. So I was very hard on myself, like really, really hard on myself. And I had FOMO. Like if I would go home, what if I miss this event? What if I miss that event? I was very, I don't know. And I felt in my 20s, I would get gratification from people loving me. I probably didn't love myself enough. And then 30s was about making money, trying to find the right partner. And 40s, I think, is just surrendering. Just do the best, plant your seeds, and just wait for it to grow, in a way.
Right.
You, young lady?
So for me, the 20s, I was very innocent.
Yeah.
I believed everything. I thought
Yeah.
the world was such a wonderful place, and and none of that bad stuff that I hear
Still
about.
being that, Ayesha.
Yeah, but I just thought that, that stuff doesn't happen to me. And then when life hits you,
Yeah.
when I ran my own company, and then I remember the first time I found out that somebody was stealing from me, right? Or, you find out that somebody's cheating on you, right? Then I feel like the 30s were about growing up, accountability, responsibility at work, just like figuring stuff out, but also with some sort of, not like that vulnerable, innocent kind of point of view. And then 40s is now, it's great.
Yeah.
I don't expect anything of people, and then I don't feel like I need to conform to any societal norms or anything.
This is peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
This is
it's
the
chill.
peace
Yeah.
that we're chilling. We're just really flowing with life. Rashmi.
Oh my God, I mean, that took time to come to me. So in that, I was thinking that every decade has me going through a really bad breakup, a huge one, and coming into it. So 20s, I had the biggest breakup when I was 20, and I was really upset. I moved to Bombay. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a late bloomer in everything, from modeling to everything, living alone for the first time. And I really started having fun for the first time, just enjoying myself, being a woman, making friends, away from family. And I enjoyed myself. 30s, I had fallen in love with somebody. I had a really bad breakup, and that kind of steadied me a little and grounded me a little, and I got into working really hard again. So I started hosting and just meeting intelligent people, making better choices. And
Amen to that.
and again, end of my 30s, beginning 40, I went through my divorce.
Oh.
Which was actually, now that I see it, was something that really defined me in a great, great way. I wouldn't have been this person now if I hadn't gone through it. There was so much I learned, and it was in a new country, in New York.
Yeah.
I learned
Yeah.
to deal with taxes, lawyers, different laws, and make friends on my own in a terrible situation during COVID without family around me to support me. So, it's been very interesting, the 40s.
Yeah.
So all in all, we're wiser.
Yeah.
That much we
yeah.
take. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Done.
Dented,
Mark,
dented,
ha,
but
ha,
wiser.
ke. Obviously.
Dented but wiser.
Yeah.
Dented but wiser.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like, I feel like a lot sassier in my 40s. Like I feel sexy all the time from within my bones. And I don't know if I should say this, but I do feel it. I do feel it. I feel like I want to wear my sexiness when I walk out and I enter a room, because it's like an announcement. It's almost like an announcement saying, no one can keep me small, right? I am owning it. No one can dim my light. This is almost like a rebellious declaration that no one messes with me. My I don't know what kind of an armor it has, but sexiness for me has that armor. So did you also feel like you're more sassy in your 40s?
I do. I feel like now that I work out and I dress up, it's for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I enter the room knowing I'm looking good instead of, is it okay? Is it fashionable or not fashionable? I feel that I'm looking my best at this age.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing more clothes which are, more risky. In the sense, I wouldn't have dressed up like that earlier. It's just, I
Yeah.
own myself
It's
now,
so
my body
true.
now, and I really don't care about what somebody
Yeah,
thinks
because
about.
boys will get the wrong signal if you give them the wrong signal by dressing in a certain way, right?
Boys have got wrong signal when I'm wearing a sari or a suit
Listen,
or
they
a
get,
lehenga.
yeah.
Every single time, okay?
They get the wrong signal. It's like
If they
hasi to
wanna-
fasi.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, right? Whether you're like fully dressed or not. Like,
Exactly. So
yeah, I agree with her though. I think you know what suits you, whether it's your makeup, your hair, you kind of like grow into yourself.
Looking back at our lives now, in the 20s, you were wide-eyed women who were girls who were entering the foray for the first time. We had all these dreams and ambitions. Now in your 40s, can you look back at all those dreams and goals you had written? How many of them actually came true?
They all came true.
they all came true.
Yeah, all came true.
Did you know you're going to be a triathlon Ironman
So,
athlete when you were in your 20s? No, right? So
No,
life has thrown
not at
curveballs
all.
at you.
So then the goals that I had then, maybe I accomplished those, and then I have like a million other things that I've accomplished which I wouldn't even have thought of.
Yeah.
So I think 20-year-old me would look at me and say, wow, Like, that's pretty badass. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, 20-year-old me would be like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I was this girl who just landed in Bombay and modeled, and I'm like, okay, I guess I will have to do a film, and I got cast in a movie, and I'm seeing my hoardings everywhere in Bombay, and it was just brilliant. I got to travel on my own abroad, as a girl who's always been with her parents, and traveling in family situations. You travel by yourself, you're living by yourself. It was brilliant. Bought my first car. It was awesome.
A lot of the conditioning given to us, handed over to us by society, even our parents or friends, has sabotaged our lives in very unhealthy ways. What has been your sabotage conditioning? For me, it was be successful and people will admire you. And the second was don't disappoint people and always accommodate others. One led to burnout and the other one led to self-sacrifice. What are yours?
Oh my God, I'm gonna ask Rashmi to start.
Oh, well, I mean, the way I see it, for me, it was like, the girl has one job, you study, you attract a man, you get married, you have babies, and, that's it. And I feel like that has really sabotaged me, because even though I was doing great at working, I felt like, oh my God, the real job, the goal is this, and I still haven't found the one, or I'm not married, and people around me are getting married and popping out babies, and why can't I have a relationship? So that really sabotaged me a lot.
That you must get married.
Must get married. Why don't you have a baby? You're a woman. How can you not want a baby now? These things, that a woman is only defined if she gives birth. And by a man with her, because, wow, she was finally chosen. So that kind of messed me up a little bit.
Yeah.
So even though I was working really well, in my back of my head was, but I have to do that, because that is the big deal. So that is where I messed up. And also was...
Or you work till you find someone who will then take care of you.
ये भी.
Yeah.
अब इतना काम करिए, अब घर में बैठ लो ना, just sit at home, let him take care, you have the baby, so I tried that and that was not fun either. And the other one was, I don't know, the way I was grown up, I was just always taught to be a little subservient, that what the other person is saying is right, don't put yourself first, and so that also kind of...
All the cliches.
Yeah.
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 For me, it was, when we grew up, we see cartoons and everything, and there's a lot of brainwashing about a happy ending with one person.
Yeah.
You'll meet one person, like, it's not like Cinderella ended the night and then she was like, I'm going to keep my options open.
Yeah.
Right? Or like Snow White got with one guy. When I broke up with the first guy I dated, I'm like, oh my God, now what? Because this is supposed to be... No, I didn't know I would get married and all that. But I was like, this is what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
And then I realized, wait, you can be in love. Love is not something you do only with one person in life. You can be in love many times.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even being raised in London, I think our parents were more, they want to hold on to your Indian roots. So they enforce it even more on you, like you have to pray more, you have to be more subservient. And like Rashmi said, like study, eat, pray, love, get married, have the baby, that's it. But I think I was always different like you guys, and I always wanted to like venture out. And thank God I had a very both my parents are very, very modern. So even though they did want me to get married, they pushed me to live my dreams. I think that helped. I think in between they probably were like, okay, she's 27, 28, get married. And clearly that wasn't happening. And then they were okay with it. But there is a lot of pressure. I think people would rather you be divorced than not married once also, sadly. Because if you're single, there's something wrong with you. But at least you've been married before, then you're like worthy.
Not that you dodged a bullet.
So what are the fears you had back then, which now as an older, wiser woman, you look back and say, did I really have those fears? Like, what was going on?
I think it's the same like I was saying earlier, right? Like learning to say no is saying yes to yourself, which in your 40s you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And it's okay to let somebody down. Like, not if somebody is like flown in to see you, but if you're not feeling good on a certain day and you don't want to go out, you don't want to people please. I don't want to people please.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go anywhere that depletes my energy unless I understand if it's a work commitment. But I want to, or like a family thing, but I want to be happy.
So letting other people down was a fear that you now look
yeah,
back and say, what was I doing?
Was a complete people pleaser.
Yeah.
Complete
Yeah.
people pleaser.
Yeah. The energy thing I really resonate with because, you know, earlier I'd be like, I have to be friends with all these people and do all that. And I remember it was like maybe in my 20s when I kind of did a little bit of that. And there was just like one night for me, it was 11 o'clock at night and it just freaking clicked. I was like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Right? And then from that day, I said, I'm not going to do any of this. And it freed up so much time for me. It made me I'm so happy. I don't do stuff that I don't want to do. I don't meet people who give me bad vibes.
Yeah. No, I'm very clear. Someone
She's very
drains
clear
me,
like that, yeah.
I'm ruthless. I'm ruthless with this. Someone drains my energy and it takes one meeting. It takes me 15 minutes and I just know, why am I feeling sapped? If I'm feeling sapped, I don't care if you're the nicest person. I'm out of there.
Yeah.
If you're sapping me energetically, you might be saying something, but energetically it's a different vibe and it's not matching. I'm out of there because it's sapping. My energy is so precious.
Yeah.
It's so precious to me. Any fears, Rashmi? Fear of being alone?
I really enjoy being alone.
Yeah.
I love my home being quiet and having my own house to myself, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. And the bed to myself, sleep like a starfish. It's lovely.
All right, ladies, let's now get a little more intense. Okay, we have now touched our 40s. 40s means we've been through a fair amount of life. We've been through a fair amount of painful stories, memories, trauma, which is very popularly used and loosely used word these days. But give me a story of yours which really can till date make you choke, and tell me how that pain served you, if at all, in any way.
I'll start.
I sense the silence.
No, I think I thought I was an adult until my dad passed away at the age of 29.
Yeah.
I thought I knew everything. I thought I was Miss Know-It-All. I think when you lose a parent at such a young age, it really makes you realize who your friends are, how short life is, and how much savings actually matter. Like, saving your money is so important, because I think when someone falls unwell, I'm a girl from London, we have NHS. In India, you have medical insurance. I had no clue. So imagine all of a sudden somebody's unwell and you've got to pay 50, 60 lakhs overnight. And which seems less now, and it's not less now, and it wasn't less then either. So I remember selling gold with my mom at Crawford Market. I remember I didn't ask anybody for money. I remember I had to go into Big Boss to look after him. So I think for me, that was a life-changing thing. Life is really short, because my dad was only 54 when he passed away. But also health is really important. Health is wealth, and saving money is important. So I think that changed my trajectory. Until then, I was just like, oh, I'm a model, I've done the Kingfisher calendar, I'm earning, blah, blah, blah. But you really understand that things like that are really like boring to do, which is like paperwork or life insurance, health insurance. These are things that are really important, but it also made me value life and not take it for granted. So if you want to have that drink, have that drink. If you want to go on a holiday, go on that holiday. Everything in moderation, live your life, but also be responsible. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So something which really still haunts me is when I started running my company, and the CEO, the CFO, the customer service guy, and maybe 20 other people, they had all formed a cartel, and they were stealing from the company.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So there were logistic kickbacks, there were purchase kickbacks, and before I went in, I just assumed everybody is nice. You know, when somebody says, I'll pay you later, you know, so my somebody's in the hospital, I'll be like, I'm so sorry, let me help you.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, then somebody else is in the hospital, and then 2 months later, you realize, you hear that was all bullshit, and then that was all something that, you know. So the reality check and growing up was how, like that sense that these were people I had breakfast with, lunch with, I did trips with, I did all this stuff with, And that could have happened to me. I heard, it was like, I hear about it, but this won't happen to me. And so when that happened to me, for me, that was really like a shock when we found out. And thank God, everything we figured it out, and then we cleared the entire system and everything. But the learning was that, it was just growing up. This stuff happens. You read about it, don't think it'll happen to somebody else. It may just happen to you. And we have to be vigilant on everything in the business. That blind faith of was it just I didn't have that anymore.
Because you're such a lovely person, you would assume everybody else is equally nice,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's not the case.
Like I had a junior come up to me and say, my senior is stealing, how do you think he has the car that he has? He can't afford it. And here's how I will prove it to you. And for me to hear that every time, I would feel nauseous. And I'd just be like, oh my God, how do I deal with this? But then over time, you just figure it out. And I'm so happy I went through that. Was I broken? Was I all those things that you said? Yes, completely. But now it has made me so much stronger to be able to deal with that. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I guess everybody grows up. Like I'm sure
yeah.
we've all had experiences
Yeah.
where we're like, that
Yeah.
thing in life where we all grew up. So
It's like an aha moment, right? And you literally just wake up and see things for what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
these people were absolutely nice in other aspects of their life. Right? Like he was a great father. This is great. They had 2 dogs. They probably love their
But
family,
greed
love
makes
their
people
dogs.
do things, right? Greed
Yeah.
makes people do certain things, I guess.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I feel if you can cheat one person, you can cheat anyone.
Yeah.
So I don't agree that you can be nice in one area and not nice in the other.
But that's the thing.
it's-
Greed makes people do things
Yeah.
But
like.
some of them are nice. They're great. They're great in their family.
We don't know.
We don't
Did you
know.
speak
Okay,
with
maybe you're
them?
right. You're right. Maybe we don't know. I don't know. Right. You're right.
Or maybe they're stealing from the rich to give to the poor.
Oh, yeah, there's a Robin Hood there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Basically, we understand why people do what they do.
Yeah.
अच्छा उसने ये किया, I understand. It doesn't make it right, but I get it.
Rashmi, what about you?
So I don't know how to verbalize it, so it just comes a little gently, and it's affected me and my decisions throughout. Like I was just 8 years old, and there was a senior boy in school, and he took advantage of me as a child, sexually or whatever, and that really messed my life up. I was a very good student. My grades dropped. I couldn't share because I was also grown up, with the thought that, oh, तुमने ही कुछ किया होगा. अगर, how we have in our family for women that, or kids, अच्छा उन्हें गुस्सा आया, तुमने ही कुछ करा होगा. You must have done something for things to go wrong. So that has played in my mind throughout. I've worked on therapy with that. I've done pretty well, but it creeps up a lot in my relating to men or friendships or getting close to people or not getting close to people. So yeah. And also, that's when I realized I really don't think I want to bring a child to this life because I do not know how safe I'll be able to keep them. I do not know. I can't possibly with them 24 hours a day. And there's so much out of your control as a parent. So much, and it's so scary, and I don't want another person to go through what I went through.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, it comes up.
Yeah. I've been molested many, many times.
I think women
I don't think, same.
women have been, unfortunately, and the society just lets the boys get away or men get away, that, oh, boys will be boys. No, and the fathers are not having these conversations with their sons.
Yeah.
I also feel like, there's so much onus put on women, but fathers don't speak to their sons.
No.
Or men don't point out other friends who they feel maybe, not right or misbehaving. So men have really protected themselves from being told that you're doing something wrong, and behavior is not really taught to them. They're only taught paise banao, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
Or like it's usually like ladki ne kya pehna hoga,
Huh.
like what was she wearing, or she was enticing them.
yeah.
I hear you. And now let's just why I spoke about the whole pain thing is because I wanted to move this conversation into the beauty of our ages and the beauty that of us over here, and why I love you girls so much is that you're very aware. I did this.
Yeah.
This happened to me. I need to learn from this, and I need to convert this pain to power. And you're very aware of that, right? And that's what healing really is. And there comes a time in your life when certain things are happening, certain patterns are happening to you again and again, and you go like, wait a minute, I can point the finger at him, I can point the finger at mom and dad, I can point the finger at the stars or astrology or karma or my chart or whatever, or my job or my boss, but eventually maybe the problem is me. And then the finger needs to go here and not there, and you change the script a little bit.
Sometimes you enjoy playing the victim card.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easier to put it on somebody else, but then you keep repeating the
So
same
what
mistake.
was your process? Like, I love hypnotherapy. I think it's really healed me, done wonders. I've done so many things, Osho meditations, art of living. I'm a sucker for healing. But what is your process?
For me, it was reading a lot of Osho. I love the man. I did a phenomenal course called the Landmark Education Forum. It happens all over the world. It just talks about going beyond possibilities that you even believe exist. And then it just, it makes you make up with people who you haven't made up with, and it makes you see what are your rackets in life, what are something you always fight about, and these are your problems and your issues. You bring in, you use it as a victim card. So I got aware of a lot of things that I was doing, and then obviously I go through therapy, and I still go to it because now my therapist is for everything: my health, my work, my friendships. It's not about relationships or a romantic relation. It's my therapist for everything now.
No wonder we like being single. We get all the support from the therapist.
We do.
Okay, so we need therapy in the 40s.
Yeah.
And we are hooked on to therapists in the 40s. I'm getting that.
And I think
Ayesha
that-
saying no.
yeah.
No, so it was in the 20s. I went through this phase of spiritual shopping. I did Landmark, I did Osho, Art of Living, Vipassana, Isha Yoga
Shri
Foundation, Shri, everything that was anything. I just went and I showed up. And there's like the guru part of it, which, respectful to anybody who's following the guru and all that. But I also think there's a learning and knowledge part of each of these things which you can walk away with. And so I studied philosophy in my undergrad. So to me, my go-to was philosophy. Philosophy, whether it's in the Upanishads and the Vedas, or Carl Jung you were referring to, or the Western philosophers or Greek philosophers or whatever. But I always, if I was to go through something really hard in my life, I went to philosophy and it just gave me the answers.
Fair.
And so there's psychological counseling and there's philosophical counseling. In philosophical counseling, it's more like learning, like me and the universe,
Which is
more existential.
I did everything.
And more.
Great.
Cognitive therapy, hypnotherapy, past life regression, childhood trauma therapy. Then, like she said, spiritual shopping. I also did Vipassana.
I love that.
Went to
spiritual
Shri
shopping
Sadhguru. But I think everything is action reaction. I think that's what everyone says, right? Action reaction. So I want to be less reactive, to be honest.
in our 20s, you were sometimes mean to other girls. Jealous, not mean, jealous.
Insecure. I was insecure.
Jealous?
Insecure?
Everybody's
100%.
jealous. Come on, now we can't
Why
say
is
that
someone
nobody's
getting
jealous.
work? Why am I not? Or why is this opportunity being given to someone?
Which everyone is.
But
I
now
took
it's
rejection-
different,
I
right?
don't care.
Now
I
it's
feel like
No, I
now
took
I don't
rejections
care.
really badly.
Yeah.
Like, it was me. It was me. But now I know there could be so many things. Maybe
many
I reminded
factors.
the other guy of his ex-girlfriend. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or maybe someone's giving head to get ahead. I don't know.
You know.
Yes.
Of course.
Go, girl.
Maybe it's nothing to do
Say it like
with
it is.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with me. It's just like
Say it like it is.
yeah.
So you never know. So now
Nothing to do
I'm
with
a
me.
little gent. Now once
Yeah.
I
Can
get
athletes do that, Ayesha?
Give head to
Can
get
athletes give hair to get ahead?
No.
No?
No.
It's all on
It's
merit.
just a number.
all the
No, because it
stretching.
is very political. Like, you know that whole boxing thing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So it's ultra political in
Okay.
swimming and everything.
Okay,
They put their nieces and nephews and they shaft all the other people, including.
Yeah, let's do a quick rapid fire since this is part of the healing community.
Do we get graded or do we get marks, or like how does this work?
We don't want validation from others, right? We validate
Okay.
ourselves, right? We're that lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first time you realized, girl, I need therapy. Was it a heartbreak? Was it family drama or a boss from hell?
Heartbreak and heartbreak and repeating cycles.
Office. My situation was just very traumatic.
It was not focusing on work, which I needed to because you gotta make rent. Because I was breaking up, so my friend like got a therapist who came home, and like you need therapy. So yeah,
Okay, healing tool that actually worked for you. Journaling, therapy, crystals or tequila?
All of the above.
What is a faster healer? Crying it out in your bed or dancing in your high heels?
oh God, you gotta do a mix.
I think the fastest healing is getting attention.
Oh yeah,
Whether it's from a guy or from a girl or from whoever, just getting like immediately, just get
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
And boom.
What's that thing? The fastest way to get over someone is
Is
to get under someone.
someone.
Yeah.
That did not come out.
no, it's good. It's good.
What's tougher to heal? Mommy issues, daddy issues or toxic boy issues?
I thought it was mummy issues. You pointed it out. I thought it was daddy issues. You pointed it out that was mummy issues.
They're the hardest.
So she's the one that actually found me a therapist and actually helped me. Like I think the major
Hello,
person,
I'm your therapist.
the major person in my life that's changed my life is her.
Yeah, that's true.
But not by enforcing it, by kindly.
Shoving
Kindly
it.
pushing it.
Kindly
Gently
shoving it. Kindly shoving it your way.
Okay, so post healing glow up. Better boundaries, better skin, or better men?
All.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better skin we have to do.
Yeah. We
Boundaries,
work harder now
style.
for our skin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we don't take it for granted now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, okay. Would you trust more in your healing journey? Chat GPT,
Which
5.
your gut, or your girlfriends?
I think gut, girlfriends, then chat GPT to validate that the above two
But the
have
girlfriends
been,
were
have
right.
been-
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like my girlfriends all have different points of view. One says this, one says that. So now I don't know who do I listen to.
So not girlfriends.
And
for
one
you.
day they're like, yeah, go for this guy. The next day like, no, the other one's like, no, don't do this.
You have to
guy.
be careful who you
Blah, blah,
discuss things also with,
Yeah.
I feel, in life. Because friends, like if somebody's come out of a divorce, at that moment they might be bitter.
blah. Yes, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
you need someone who's neutral, who can see both sides. And friends will still always be on your side, but a good friend will be able to see both sides.
Yeah.
Okay, if healing yourself was a movie, would it be a comedy, a drama, or an action thriller?
Oh, comedy.
Comedy. Mine with like Mindy Project.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like that.
In retrospect, it's always a comedy, right? But when
Mine
you're in the
would
thick
have-
of the trauma, when you're in the thick of healing, it's messy, it's
Yeah,
dirty,
and
it's
I'm
all
like,
over
oh
the
my
place.
God, I was being this Meena Kumari and not getting out of bed. Like, get over it, girl.
Yeah, mine would be like a trilogy.
Oh,
like it
yeah.
just goes
Oh,
on and
God.
on. There's the next season, next season, next season. Like
Hilarious.
Okay, now let's come to the topic which we know was inevitable, but I was trying to stay away from it as much as possible, which is love and relationships.
You were trying to stay
you
away
were
from
trying
it?
to stay away
You
from
were trying to stay away from it.
I was trying to stay away, but you could not help
Specifically
yourself. Okay, so what is dating like in the 40s? Aisha, I want to come to you because out of all of us here, I know your dating life is the most active. I will talk about my dating life. I'm actually scared to go on a good date because what if the guy is really nice and then I have to get into a relationship with him and then I have to not be single anymore. So this is my situation. I'm in no man's land.
but you're open, I know that.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm very, very different. There are many great men out there. Not everything comes from one person, you know, like sometimes, like that whole onus that one person will be your legal counsel and will give you company advice and be your best friend and will be your soulmate and will be your person who you go out socially with and all that. No, like I have many friends who are guys and men and women who, you know, it's just like an ecosystem. It's not just like one person does everything. So I think dating life is great.
Yeah. I'm with you.
So
I prefer situationships.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I know
yeah,
you're not
I
saying
learned
it.
a new word, textationships, where you just text.
For me, it was interesting because I got divorced in my 40 and then I started dating. And I'm like, wow, a lot has changed.
Yeah.
This dating site, you know, dating online came into being, which wasn't prevalent when I got married. So that was really weird. And the whole ghosting thing and breadcrumbing thing, I was experiencing it for the first time.
Like, what are these terms?
So
I know, not terms, these experiences. I'm like, the person just didn't appear for like two weeks, and then it's like, hey, it's like, hey, what? Did you die and come back? Like, what happened? It was so stupid. And
Hilarious.
then you text something, you're really hot and heavy, and then he disappears and replies after like 36 hours to that same question you asked. Like, I even forgot what question I was asking you. Like, what are you even doing?
It sounds like bad manners.
But everyone's got bad manners nowadays.
And then at the same time, I thought, oh my God, people will find me so unattractive. But no, it doesn't stop. You meet so many people and it doesn't stop. Women, it doesn't stop in 40s or after divorce.
Yeah.
You go out, I've met some wonderful people. I haven't really connected with anybody as such.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize dating life would be still flourishing like the way it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is. No, that's not, we're not saying it's not flourishing. I'm
Yes.
like, what is it like?
So
How is it different from when we were 20 or 30?
I don't need somebody to tell me right now, there's one date and now we're in a relationship.
अच्छा ये पहले होता था.
That's how it was for me. I have never dated different people. I went on a date with somebody 1-2 times. We are girlfriend and boyfriend.
Oh,
Yes.
that seems like a lifetime ago.
Well, yeah, that's how I have always been.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
Different.
Wait. Just because I went on a date with somebody or liked him a little bit doesn't mean like, that's it.
I don't think they want to date anyone either. It's not just us who are choosing anymore. Well, earlier I think we had more power as women, like young girls.
Yeah.
I feel like, no, not you, yes, used to happen.
No,
And
but
then-
now guys like older women also. That's the
No.
thing right now. They actually like younger men do like older women. I don't think it's anything to do with age or anything like that. I think people, unfortunately, social media has ruined a lot of things where people don't make the effort that they used to make.
They believe there's so much options
Yeah,
out there.
but not quality.
They see so many faces and they
Yeah.
always think, and it's easier to connect with somebody,
Yeah.
just send a DM. But
No,
Yeah.
but even I don't make the effort. If tomorrow, I remember this a guy asked me out on a date, and I said I will first have coffee with you to see if I want to dress up and even go on a date.
Right.
I'm also like that now.
Yeah. The best thing is walks.
But that's different to a
Walks.
guy
Walks are the
chasing
best. I get a
you.
workout out of it. Even if the person
Yes.
is terrible, I'll get a walk out of
No,
it.
but
It's
the-
multitasking.
no,
Walk
but
and meeting a person.
No, but I think someone chasing you and you having a connection and then ghosting you is very different,
Very
to
different.
what we're
that kind of
yeah.
affects you.
That's
is
kind of
somebody you haven't
different
even
rude
connected
behavior.
with, or there was
Yeah.
some chemistry with. You
Yeah.
know, there's
So
that.
ghosting is prevalent in today's day
Yeah.
of age of dating.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like, you can't just, hey, you know what, this was great. I don't see a romantic connection. Just write those 2 sentences.
Because they don't want to like say anything.
That's it.
Yeah.
So would you rather be ghosted or be told, listen, I'm not feeling it?
I'm not feeling it.
You'd rather have
yeah,
that.
wouldn't
Sure.
you?
Yeah.
Somebody just saying that then disappearing, because sometimes
Yeah, I won't like it, but I'd rather hear that.
Yeah, and then we can be friends and, you know, go out together and maybe be each other's wingman when we're
yeah,
over.
but this
Okay,
is like
so is there an ideal man now that you would think of? Like, I know Aisha's given her version that have 5 instead of 1, because not one can give you everything you want. There's a subtext over there which I caught on. समझदार को इशारा ही काफी होता है. Or have we just learned to manage our expectations now and we expect less?
I think in your 40s you are more pragmatic and more realistic. Somebody who's kind,
Yeah.
like consistent, who makes an effort, kind, consistent, respectful.
Yeah.
And I mean, like she said earlier on financial security, I want somebody who's financially secure. It doesn't mean I don't bring anything to the table, but like, you know, I want somebody that makes me feel secure. And I think the word I'm looking for is safe. I should feel safe around that person.
That's important.
Yeah, I used to be like, I want somebody 6'11", 6'4",
Tall,
6'5".
dark, handsome.
Like, it's not
No.
that. Like, and I feel like I probably in my past have lost out on a lot of men because of being so judgmental about the physique.
Right.
You know, like, he should look like this, he should look like that, he should live here in London, or if he's in Bombay, he should live here, in Dubai, he should live there. And I've probably been very childish myself, but now with age, you realize you want a good human being. Really.
Now we want just emotionally available.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Not overly. Okay, like, you don't want to date
Sadly
that.
true.
We do like the nerds now.
Yeah.
We do like the nerds now.
Yeah.
Not too much of the gym rats.
So how
Yeah.
often have you got ghosted? And have you ghosted other people?
No, I've never ghosted anyone. I'm kind like that. I want to treat people the way I want to be treated. But yes, not ghosted, but I feel like mixed signals where you don't know where you stand.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know if it's a situationship, relationship. Am I exclusive? Am I non-exclusive? Am I getting to know you? Are we hanging? Like, what the...
So how do you ask them? How do you
I'm very
approach?
straightforward. I'm like, your energy is like a bit, like, what's going on over here?
No,
Days and
she's
weeks.
very straight up. She
Yeah.
actually called the guy that, listen, we've been on 3 dates, but I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really feeling it, and I hope you don't mind, and maybe in some other life.
Another life. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Karishma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be on his 9th life.
I do a little bit of...
Have I ghosted? Maybe just once, and I think the person knew it also that it wasn't working. How many times I've got ghosted? Oh, 3-4 times.
You think you're beautiful women and you would not get ghosted, right? Like there'll be a line of men chasing you.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like I can speak for myself that it's not like I've been the perfect person, right? Like I haven't been maybe I've also ghosted people. And I have, maybe if I got ghosted, maybe I deserved it, maybe I did something wrong. Like I've not been the most perfect, whatever, partner or a girlfriend or whatever. Yeah. So it's okay. Life, it happens. Like it's like a two-way street. It's not that, you know, men are some horrible people or something like that. And
so how many times and be honest girls, ladies, how many times have you betrayed men and how many times have you been betrayed? Give me an approx number, because I know it's been more than 1 or 2.
Genuine cough.
Only
Right.
numbers. How many times have I betrayed? Twice. How many times have I been betrayed? 4 times.
Oh, so you can't even do the karma account here. The credit and debit aren't matching.
Yeah.
I literally cannot. I have a memory of a goldfish.
Shut up, Ayesha.
I swear I have a memory of a goldfish. I do. I don't remember.
Okay, you betrayed people?
Yeah.
Okay, and others have betrayed you?
I don't know.
More than twice?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I guess.
I think I've been betrayed more than I've...
Betrayed others?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've been honest, like we were discussing before we were
Such
shooting.
nice girls.
Yeah.
Huh. I like the fact that you admitted you also have betrayed people. It's not like, oh no,
Obviously.
playing victim card over here,
No,
right?
everyone's
Nice.
done their part.
Okay, so Karishma, I know your entire dating history. I've known you for too long. And I know, you know, it's not been easy for you to be a Gujarati London girl, born and brought up in London, where you've seen your cousins getting married, you've seen your friends getting married, and the whole London Indian community over there saying, what's wrong with you? And, you know, beta, tum kab shadi karogi. I also know you've come close to getting married a few times, and you've dodged many bullets.
Yeah.
Right? But that whole process of not being able to tie the knot, even though I know you wanted to get married. You've always wanted to get married.
Yeah.
Was that hard and messy and like
Yeah.
disturbing psychologically to know that, you know, you're failing?
I think, you know what, I think initially I did, but I think when you're in the field that we work in, you've decided to be like self-employed, so you're not going to do the 9-to-5 job, like, you know, the typical thing. So you're anyway a risk taker, you're a different kind of, you've got like a type A, type B personality, so you're different. It is hard because you're hustling for work and then you're hustling to find the right person. And then if you meet the right person, you're constantly traveling. Then I think the problem is ignorance is bliss. You've traveled so much, so you've seen so much, so you think you could be okay with a simple person and then you're not okay with a simple person. Then you see the other side and it's so extravagant, and then you see the plus and minuses of that situationship. But ultimately, I think I really am a simple girl who'd always wanted to get married. But I know that I wouldn't just adjust. I would compromise, but I wouldn't just be like, oh, it's my age, so I should just get married. But obviously it does hurt when you're so close to... But I feel the people I've dated, they've shown me a side to them that maybe God showed me, that there was a real reason why it didn't work out. It was never like a shallow reason, or somebody lives in Bangalore, or somebody lives in Germany, or somebody lives here. It wasn't anything to do with that. There were legitimate reasons where I saw that this person was not good for me. Like, so it didn't work, and I'm okay that it didn't, but at the time, yeah, you always look at yourself and you think, is there something wrong with me? Like, why am I not married? Why am I the one that doesn't have a kid? And for everyone else, it's so simple. So yeah, it does hurt.
And I'm sure there was a period when you thought like maybe I'm not giving enough, so let me give more to this
Yeah.
relationship, hoping it'll work out into a more permanent situation.
Yeah, I've left jobs. I've
left jobs.
Yeah, I've left jobs. I've left things. I've gone out of my way and beyond, and it's still not worked. And I think it's what we spoke about earlier. Like, it's not personal. Like, sometimes things don't work out for the best reasons, but at that point, you just think there is something wrong with you. And I've cried to you many a times, and it does hurt. And you go to tarot card readers and astrologers and numerologists, and they're like, wear this ring, wear that ring, this will work, that will work, and they'll be like, nee, aapka na ye aapka shani idhar hai, dosh idhar hai. Listen, I've married a tree, I've gone to a Ujjain. Do you understand? I have a photograph with a tulsi. I have married, like, I've had mangal dosh, pitra dosh. I have done everything, and then and it does hurt. But then eventually, I think it's now with age and therapy and prayers, I've realized that a lot of things are just karma. It's not in your hands.
And you still want marriage as badly as you did?
I just want a good companion. I don't think I want it badly because I feel fulfilled myself. I want somebody. I don't need a better half. I want somebody who just, we can be like this.
Meanders with
Yes.
you. Yes. Has it ever been in your list of things to do or your checklist that I need to get married? I need to find the one.
No.
Or is this language alien?
This language is alien. I cannot relate. I know that when people hear me talk, they probably think, no, but she probably wants it. But there definitely are women like me. Yeah, I know that out there. Okay,
Sure,
but
there
when
is
I
no-
go sometimes for like my close friends' weddings, I'm like, what are you smoking? What are you drinking? Like, why? What is going through your head right now?
To choose this person.
No, just
get
like
married.
to get,
To get married.
because I honestly, like, my whole life I've been very commitment phobic, so I feel like it's alien. This whole thought process was alien to me because, like, from a very young age, I just wanted. I didn't want this, and I know that there's women like me.
And that's a great
And
thing.
maybe I'll get married, maybe I will find partners. I'm not saying that partners are, like, it's good to have somebody to go through life with,
Yeah.
and all that.
Like, I see you having 5 men. Not in that, you know what I'm saying, in a very nice way, because see, with one person you'll connect mentally with. There's a saposexual relationship with that person. With another person, it could be, the physical intimacy is amazing. With another person, it could be you and I can jam about music, which nobody else can. Or with one person, it's like we have great fun together. It's not possible, like you said, to expect everything from one person. And what is wrong with having 3 or 4 different people satisfy or fulfill different parts of you?
I mean, I feel like men and women, like, it's just like, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be somebody of the opposite sex. It could be,
Correct.
if you have that whole ecosystem around you, it could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be your best friend, it could be
Yeah.
whoever, right? It could be somebody of any age. But, like,
I mean, it's better if it's physically intimate, but
Of course, yes. No, I agree. Maybe I don't know. When I go for weddings, I feel, okay, I'm happy for you. But, like, for my close friends, I'm just like, how?
I mean, when I think about it, my marriage also, it was not fun at all. It was not fun. Okay, my bank balance reduced.
Yeah.
Okay, my health reduced. I had like chronic health issues. I had like, I was constantly made to feel like I'm not good enough. And like, it was, when I finished with it, I remember opening my wardrobe and I saw my entire wardrobe, and the whole wardrobe was grey. My entire wardrobe, me, this person who loves color, who loves
Yeah.
to be all
Yeah,
over.
she
I
loves
just
color.
went grey in my wardrobe. I'm like, how did this happen? How did I not know this was happening? How do we not see these things when they are happening to us? Sometimes I feel when we're really in the thick
Yeah.
of our karma,
Yeah.
100%.
when we're really in the thick of that debt we have to pay sometimes, we just we don't think correctly. It's all hazy.
And many people might be thinking that, I mean, why didn't you have any financial security? Like, my parents were both retired, and I decided I have the money saved and I'm going to give myself a big wedding. And I spent, as a girl, through a big ass wedding.
Yeah.
So one that felt powerful, and at the same time, I realized that one, you don't need to have a lavish wedding.
Yeah.
Please stop doing that, women.
For sure.
And you know, you gotta have a little chunk of money for yourself.
Okay, who over here definitely wants kids?
I'd like to have a kid over here.
Okay.
I
And
wanted to have a kid, and now I'm good that it didn't happen.
and I know Ayesha and I have frozen our eggs.
I froze
But-
my eggs too.
Yeah, but we did it because I'll tell you why I froze my eggs. I froze my eggs because I didn't want to put any biological clock pressure on myself.
Exactly.
Which will then force me to settle for someone I don't want to be with. So I wanted that pressure off, which is why I went
Great
through that
idea.
ordeal
Yeah, I'm sure
of
that
egg
happens.
freezing.
Same. Exactly
Yeah.
the same.
I'm sure that happens, that women get rushed into with somebody just because
Yeah,
they think it's
that-
time
yeah.
or
Yeah.
I won't be able to reproduce. But science is on our side, ladies.
Yes.
But it really is. But for me, it's like I wanted to have it only because I always heard you get married, you have a, you know, you become a woman, and that's how you fulfill being a woman. But now it's like, no, there's so much more.
No, I always knew I didn't want kids. I was very clear.
I don't
just
think
knew
I even had that space in my head to think, does one want kids or not want kids? I didn't even grow up like that. It's like
It took
you
me
do.
some courage to come out with it openly and say it because I was so scared I'll be judged for saying that. I was so scared people will judge me like, you don't want kids, like what kind of a woman
Oh,
are
the
you?
people do.
But
Yeah.
people, I know, but so I didn't open up. I wouldn't tell people about it. But now I'm like, I never wanted kids.
Yeah.
Now I'm just open about it. What do you say to young women who aren't financially independent?
I would say,
Save.
please, you have to get your financially independent because your decisions of life will change after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What she
Moment
said.
you are financially independent, you will change who you want to be with, what you're willing to suck up to, what you're willing
Yeah.
to deal with.
You're not
who
going to
you're
stay
willing
with
to
the
suck
wrong
up to.
person also,
How fast
right?
you leave a bad situation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you leave. You leave.
Exactly.
Thank you for always being free and clear in your decisions. Even if you're making mistakes, I love how we are aware of them
Yeah.
and how we look back at them. And the difference, I think, now that in this age is that we can laugh at our mistakes and not get angry
sure.
at ourselves for making those mistakes.
Yeah.
More
That's
power
true.
to all of you.
Yes.
Lots of love.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.